We are back here on Girl Talk. We have been joined by my dear friend, Emily from Polaris. How are you? Good to see you.
Fantastic.
Bella's here too, but she's in the background.
Yes,
it's kind of nice to have all the kids here, home for the holidays.
Oh, very exciting.
Home for the holidays.
And they help so much at home. It's fantastic,
No,
right?
I love that. Hey, I got 9 grandchildren coming, so for 2 weeks, so it's going to be an extravaganza for sure. So much to talk about. Every single segment I've said, well, when Katie and I talk in the break, this is what we talk about. And we did the exact same thing. We're all talking about the holiday season, what we can do financially, and then into the next year.
Right, which gives some people a lot of stress going into the new year, especially when they start looking at their credit card statements in January and realize that Christmas was a little bit more extravagant than they expected. So one thing that I think is really timely is just sort of a quick Christmas life hack.
Yes.
And that is, if you're looking at this going after Christmas or perhaps just before Christmas, you might be thinking, well, I think I spent too much money this year. One way to stop doing that is next year, go ahead and set up a savings account that's just for Christmas. And when you look at that, it's not just going to be gifts for your kids and your grandkids and your cousin that lives in Wisconsin or whatever. It's also going to be shipping that present to Wisconsin at the last minute.
Can I say this and interrupt you? So I did that last year when you told me to do that. I did.
Yes.
No, seriously. And I even had enough to like go to Fresh Market and get a few little plates and platters and fun things.
Yeah.
But it was amazingly stress-free.
Yes, and that's the thing. Once it's there, how fun is that? Right?
Yeah, really.
So when you do that in advance, and you have an idea of those, it's all encompassing, right? It's the paper plates when you have the 9 grandkids there for whatever. It's the candles for the table decorations, everything. So if you think about that in January, which is sort of doing budgeting in January is never fun. It's like getting on the scale in January. It's never fun. But when you do it, it's like, well, at least I know, and now that I know, I can actually move forward and make a plan. Same deal with finances, no different. It's not rocket science. So if you can sit down and just get an idea of, okay, what did I spend this Christmas? Did I break the bank? Did I feel like I had money left over? And then take a look at that and say, that's what I probably am going to need next year, or plan differently, and open up a checking account. There's lots of online checking accounts now that are paying 2 to 2.5% interest, which might sound like not much, but it's a heck of a lot better than it's been before. So at least it's something. And if you can automate that and set it up so it's $50 a month for the next 12 months or whenever it is you take a look at it, by the time you actually get to November, December, when those things start coming onto your American Express card, then you have the money to pay for it and you can feel a lot better.
I have a random question for you, and that is, my son is really into these credit cards that are cashback credit cards. Are those a good thing too?
Those can be, well, you're talking about points?
Yeah.
So that's another fantastic sort of Christmas life hack is the points and the other benefits that you get from different credit cards. So if you're looking for, a great one is employee gifts.
Right.
Or do you want Amazon gift cards or Barnes & Noble gift cards? A lot of cards will have different benefits like that. They might have travel benefits that you can use to go see your grandkids and kids elsewhere. But definitely looking at that stuff, because those are often hidden.
Okay.
And
you have to pay attention and know what you're doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And if you've taken the time to really figure out, what those benefits are, you can really take great advantage of them during the holidays. Because as I've found, and I'm sure you found too, a lot of these so-called sales that come up during the holidays, they're not that great.
No.
So if we can use things that we know are actually great benefits that offer, say, 25% off, that is a guarantee, that's better than some of these sales that are bombarding your email inbox.
All right, one more life hack. I'm kind of liking this.
I know, I love this.
Down, dirty, short, sweet, and done.
I'm supposed to come up with another one?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I would say the last one is, as you get into that December 10th to December 24th time frame, stay within that budget. Don't let your Christmas guilt take over, because that's what always takes over for me in my family is if it's December 15th and I know I don't have my brother-in-law's presents or I don't have my nephew's gifts or whatever, we just go and buy something.
Right.
And that budget goes out the window. Yeah. And it's not necessarily the well-thought-out gift. So sometimes the well-thought-out gift that stays within the budget is really going to be the better option. It might be a really cool card that you write, something well thought out, and maybe attach a $10 Amazon gift card, because you know that's going to get used. It's going to get put in somebody's phone in 2 seconds. So avoid the Christmas guilt and try to stick within that. Exactly. Try to stick within your budget in those last few minutes as we count down.
See how fun?
I love it.
I mean, we have this.
We can do this again. We can do it life hacks all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of digging this. I love this. Stay with us. There's more to come here on Girl Talk.